Alright, so yeah, with those two apps deleted, I have no idea how much more storage space I have. But we'll obviously see as the time goes on. I may have to just keep on deleting apps until I run out of space. But we'll see. Oh, I just threw a pig. Yay for me. But it's alright. It's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, I talked about all the mass shootings. I didn't get into the statistics of them because, dare I say, I just didn't write them down. And I can literally, and they're still so fresh. You can literally still look them up very much if you want to. Out of Paso, Dayton, Ohio, and the Garlic Festival. If I'm not mistaken, two in less than 24 hours. If I'm not mistaken, 2 in less than 24 hours. 3 in the last week. Right, 3 in the last week. Again, I don't know about anybody else, but that absolutely disturbs me at the end of the day. Because I just know that as a society, as a culture, we are so much better than this, but we just don't put out better products than this because, once again, dare I say, we don't believe in ourselves better than this. That's why I question myself very much. Am I that 1% of the population that actually believes in better through Christ? Because it doesn't seem like we have too much more than that 1% based upon all the crime, the corruption, and much more that manifests within our communities on a daily basis. So on and so on. So I guess to kind of go into the next topic, Baltimore rodent infestation with the rats and trash and other stuff like that. So dare I say it, God bless Baltimore. I've never been there a day in my life, but God bless Baltimore. God bless Maryland. God bless Deshaun. What's his name? No, Dwayne Haskins and what's the other guy's name? Lamar Jackson. Lamar plays for Baltimore. What's his name? Dwayne plays for Washington. So on and so on. Yep, I assimilated and we still lost that game. 35-14. At least it wasn't 40 or something. But as I'm also gotta say, actually I'm gonna simulate this game too. But ladies and gentlemen, Baltimore's rodent infestation is similar to exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to, like, when I was in Mississippi, did some local activism, and I'm really gonna tell you this: it's so brutally important, so mightily important, ladies and gentlemen. You have got to start and stop somewhere. You've got to stop waiting for politicians to save you. And that is one of the top things that I really want to emphasize so much with the further advancement of all people. You have to do that. One of the top things I definitely want to emphasize so much. You have to learn how to not only start and stop somewhere, but you also have got to learn, ladies and gentlemen, how to indeed, stop waiting for politicians to save you. You've got to stop waiting for it. I think it's one of the top problems that's wrong with our culture and society today. We're waiting for politicians to save us rather than realizing who the heck God is and who the heck God made us to be. This is why, once again, 2019 and more, churches need to literally, if anything, churches need to, it's so many phrases I can name, but churches need to get their act together and do better. Because this is retarded. Sorry. You almost heard me say the word. Garbage. Let's put that's just garbage. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I've again never been to Baltimore a day in my life, but at the same time, even in my own city, again, we got our problems. Jacksonville, San Ponte Beach, we got our problems. Duval, St. John's, we got our problems. And I can tell you, with that being said, that we have our problems. I look forward to doing some local activism continuously to help heal those problems. I'm not waiting for politicians to save me. I'm going to get my butt up that God blessed me with. The life that God blessed me to have. And I'm going to go help clean up some of our beaches. Help clean up some of our walkways, our parks, whatever. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because you cannot keep waiting for politicians to save you. You just can't. One of our top biggest problems is we're waiting for politicians to save us. Ladies and gentlemen, how many times do we have to get screwed over by politicians to realize, for the most part, all they care about is, staying in power with your tax dollars? What has to happen, ladies and gentlemen? What has to happen for us to realize that? For the most part, all they care about